moving for the another type of a question. Now we are having sine inverse x upon under the root x square plus a square. Now earlier two questions were with the tan inverse. Now I have written a question with the sine inverse, and one little bit new thing is there, that is the denominator part. So what I told you that if we are having x square plus 1, then what we are going to put it, there, it is 1 x square plus 1 or 1 plus x square, one and the same thing. For this part, if we are putting, let x is equal to tan theta or cot theta, tan theta or cot theta, we are getting the right identity. Now what it becomes, tan square theta plus 1, it is secant square theta, and cot square theta plus 1 is what, cosecant square theta. So we are moving our question, but now in place of 1 here we are having a square. Now check it what I am taking here. Let x is equal to a tan theta. I have taken a tan theta. Now why a? All of you must have understood why I have taken a. Now here it becomes a times tan theta upon square root of, in place of x, now I am putting a tan theta. This becomes whole square plus a square. Now what it becomes? What this becomes? Sine inverse. It becomes sine inverse a tan theta upon, can I write like this? It becomes square root of a square tan square theta plus a square. Okay. Now further this becomes sine inverse a tan theta upon, now a square and a square both are there, so I am taking a square common. What is left inside? Tan square theta plus 1, square root of this term. Now what is tan square theta plus 1? It is secant square theta. So we are having sine inverse a tan theta upon a secant theta. Here you can write it, we are having 1 plus tan square theta is equal to secant square theta. Now further we are having sine inverse a sin theta upon cos theta upon a 1 upon cos theta. So very simple, you are aware of sin theta, tan theta is equal to sin theta upon cos theta, and secant theta is equal to 1 upon cos theta. Now solving this part, what is left? We are left with sine inverse sin theta. Cos and cos cancels, a and a cancels, we are left with sine inverse sin theta. Now sine inverse sin theta means what? It becomes theta. Okay, we are aware of sine inverse sin x is equal to x. Okay, so even you can write it, write it here, sine inverse sin x is equal to x. Now what for this theta? Again let's check it. For the theta part I have taken here x is equal to a tan theta. Now just look here, be very much careful what I am doing here. Okay, many times with the help of this careless mistake we are losing our marks. So basically this becomes what? This becomes x upon a is equal to tan theta. This a, dividing numerator both the sides, left hand and right hand side with the a, we are getting x upon a is equal to tan theta. And what is theta now? Theta is equal to tan inverse x upon a. Theta is tan inverse x upon a. So our final answer is tan inverse x upon a. Sometimes what happens, students are writing 1 upon a tan inverse x, so it becomes totally wrong. So for this very simple question, we are getting this as a answer, and mention answer wherever it is required. Just write it answer here. Okay, so we will be getting for the another question.